What was that?
I said needs and desires.
Just saying something.
Shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition.
Playing with Kansas City,
I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, all think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash.
Oh yeah, cause the line can pick it up. It ain't the quarterback, it's the line.
They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's no need in keeping it.
No, he's not, man. My line in coast to coast and run for, well, I know in run for us. I ain't got no veteran quarterback.
He call himself making a name. I put on the jets to coast to ready, but letting them
Change that X factor to that
next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic.
Can do it too. They all can do it on what? Second, third,
treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz and pass it. Got it on smash. Put in the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. They go play action with Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Silver.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
What's that?
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Mahomes now to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 1st down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. Now here's Mahomes.
Oh, my God, bro.
He's got it. And down inside the 15 he goes. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first, 18 yards that time. 9 catches, 105 yards for Tyreek Hill in the Super Bowl. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Domina Peko racks up the sack. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped at his tracks at about the 3. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
53, check 53. Here we go.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He's at the 30, 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 97 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
I ain't finna wait on you. Come on, you ain't wait on me. Care who you move around. Oh, you paused the game to watch my broadcast? That's what you did, bro? You playing like that? You ain't those feet, man. Straight 10-second delay. Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
Eat it.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be two guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it.
Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand.
Do you know there is come on, now.
Touchdown, Baltimore. Marquise Brown with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. As the Ravens push further out in front.
Talking too
Still
much.
First quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Now it's going to shut down Tyreek Hill.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Knew it. I should have stayed there.
Throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Here's Mahomes to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's good. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right on the 17-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
And they'll go backwards here.
Run the ball
to the 14. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown as the Ravens push further out in front. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown.
Slap him in the mouth, too. You can. Be quick. Don't send him.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
Keep playing. We keep playing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. To try again after the sack.
Give me that!
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw.
Give me that, bro.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes.
Oh, why would I even go that way and they already over there? Just stay in your zone.
Across the 45. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Judon picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes flush to his right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes.
Go get that.
Almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
You're not going to beat me with no...
They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Oh, what am I doing, bro? I'm there. Come on,
and he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down. On 1st down, Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Something in real life.
Tyreek Hill there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drop. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives.
A 50-50
Jump,
ball.
Marquise. Come on, baby boy.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
So after the INT, here's...
Oh, my God.
This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
You crazy.
And
You got me messed
beginning of the
up,
drive
man.
there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Mahomes now on first down. Right after the turnover, they come out
let me stop playing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And an alley to run. He's got the first down here inside the 30. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Like, seriously. It ain't gonna happen no more.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Go get him!
He will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I was
with
supposed
his
to
second
really got
touchdown here
him.
in this first half. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for two. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it.
I ain't gonna say
and the 2 points, now they're back down to a one-score deficit.
Let me put my hand up. That's a pick.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
That's simple play right there.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Simple. Which you want to do?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Jackson now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Jackson now.
Throw the ball, dude.
Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Oh, I forgot something else I don't do either. Come on.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half.
Oh, good job.
What you spinning for? And clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
From the 41, Mahomes flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. It's Hill, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Mahomes now on first down.
Pick!
Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. And going deep for Hill.
Good.
This is caught
Good
inside the 15.
What was you doing over there,
all
number 2,
the way
man?
in for a Kansas City touchdown.
I had to beat
Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As they are an
0-0
extra point away
again.
now from tying this football game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea,
Hey,
right?
let this
You know,
man
1
get
by
this
land,
out.
2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like to get
All I
that
do
into
is
the
win,
broadcast.
win,
You
win.
know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something anything to get you off to a quick start.
The throw there finding its way to Boyle. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards to pick up there. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson. That's in the hands of the tight end, Boyle.
That's great.
He's corralled, but not before getting inside the 35. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before
Come on, Justice, I hit the...
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Play 56, play 56.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Got him in, it's Brown. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection.
Man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews there to make the grab. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Now it's Jackson.
That's my fault, and they right there in my face. That's a quick pass, man. We know he blew. Come on.
For 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them a touchdown their last go-around, obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't
what? Across his back? Come on,
but you have to
man, get out of here.
Wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Quit that. Quit it.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. Mahomes now to throw.
Dummy, that's my fault.
That's complete.
That's my fault.
All the way down to the 37.
Where you going, man?
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. Mahomes going to throw.
What is number 9?
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce, 37 yards. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Now it's Mahomes again. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Check girls, check. Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
Ah, that's the wrong set.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Nice throw.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
You supposed to went down, man. I held X, bro. Supposed to foul.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson now, throwing again. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he makes it across the 25 before being tackled. 12.
Maya, am I invited to your birthday party? I said, am I invited to your birthday party? I said, am I invited to your birthday party? Yours. You said what?
Yards the pickup there, good for a Raven first.
And at Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Oh, come on, man.
Jackson now, perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
I got 83. Single receiver. Hey, you're on the single receiver. 24.
Throwing again. Jackson.
Come
that one
on,
got
man.
tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that at just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
24 is the mic. 24 is the mic. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as well. It was Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, there to knock it away.
That's really nice coverage there. I'm not sure he would have gotten to the first down marker anyway, but boy, oh boy, did they blanket him.
Yeah, short throw, but he really didn't have many options. Had to force it in. Well, he didn't have to, but he chose to force it in somewhere. Incomplete.
Yeah, now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, wow.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And that is incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that?
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right?
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Josh Bynes in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
48 to Mike. It's going to be a long day. Bravo! Long day. Hey, look, 48. Look, you don't like the 48. Hey, 57, 57. Watch the run. Mike, 48.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
No, he didn't.
Be incomplete. Trying to dial the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Open man is Hill. He's got it. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Mahomes throwing on
Pick.
Oh, man, it's complete. Williams.
Oh, man.
And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And no, it's incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe they think they've given all they can in this game and they don't have anything left. Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback is just so hot that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield? Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis on the road, and everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they get the ball, they're going downfield anyway. He was trying to end the game right there with his own offense.
On the carry, it's Hill. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in a long-distance situation. You might come back again because I don't
then they call holding.
They're able to get this one across the 35.
Totally.
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Get him. You got him. 20, I got it. 24 is the mic. Hey, come on. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
From the gun, Jackson. He finds Roberts, complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
This is Ingram on first and 10. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
24 is the mic.
To throw on second and 6. Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a first and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
24 is the mic. They're running it. 24 is the mic. Watch the run.
Here's Jackson. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready. Come up the ball.
I messed that up. I did.
He's going to get this inside the 30. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Jackson to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Back to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18.
Hey, you got your first down. Get up to the line of scrimmage and spike it.
Jackson and the offense come up first and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play.
You can freeze me all you want. I can keep my eyes closed.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And his kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Not laying back defensively. They blitzed right there first play in OT.
The game's changed a bit, hasn't it? I'm telling you, when we were kids, most of the time you'd lay back, not necessarily prevent.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Reggie Ragland able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Jackson. Short throw underneath to Hurst. He's got room to run past the 20. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a fourth down.
56 to Mike, boys. 56.
Fourth down. Here's Jackson. He gets it to Brown. Complete.
Good game, bro.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT.
Classic,
a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4
I
quarters
was
with you
already
in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
I'll send it to him.